So hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. It is game week 30, I think, of game week predictions. And to start off, we've got a Manchester United versus Everton. And Everton, I think Sean Dyche has done incredibly well. No losses in his last 4 matches. He's doing amazing, but he's still only out of the relegation zone by a goal difference. Same with three different teams actually. Man United, their form's been quite bad recently. They've only won 2 of the last 5 games. I don't know how they're still in 4th place. Probably because Tottenham are terrible. But soon Brighton will be in 4th place. So that doesn't matter. Man U will bottle the Champions League. But I think Man United will draw this game. I think it'll be a bit feisty game, this one with Sean Dyche. I think he'll be fighting with a Man U player and it'll all be kicking off. But I think 2-2. I think for Man United, Rashford will score and Weghorst will score. And for Everton, I think Damari Gray will score. And I also think Keane will score 2 times in a row. Now it is Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa. Come on, Forest! But this will be a very, very tough game. Forest with no wins in quite a few matches, and I'm getting kind of worried that we're going to be relegated. 6 wins, that's the same as teams like Everton. We've got the exact same record as Everton, but goal difference is letting us down. So yeah, it is very, very close down there. But I think we were decent last game. We were unlucky against Leeds. But honestly, I'm saying 1-0 Aston Villa. I'm saying 1-0 Aston Villa. I think it'll be a lack. Yeah, this performance will lack. But I think Steve Cooper should stay and he'll become England manager in the future. Because you play for the best teams in England, you get to the international stage. So 1-0 Aston Villa. And Ollie Watkins will score again. So now it is Brentford versus Newcastle, and this is a very, very close game. But Brentford haven't won in the last 3, kind of worrying, but they're still somehow in the same place as Liverpool. But Newcastle only wins in the last 4 games. They're looking unstoppable. Nearly the same record as Man City in 2nd place, but 9 points separate them. So Newcastle have just got to try and hold that 3rd place against Man United. But I think Man United will draw, so Newcastle should go up. So I'm saying 2-0 Newcastle, and I think Callum Wilson will score, and I'm going Jacob Murphy. Now this game is a full-on London derby at Fulham. Fulham versus West Ham, and West Ham are atrocious. This game decides whether David Moyes is sacked or not, but I'm going for a Fulham win. I think 3-1 to Fulham. No Mitrovic, no Willian, no Marco Silva, but it will not matter. Well, Marco Silva might be back, I'm not sure though. But I think Fulham and this Piela will score. I don't know why I said it like that. He'll score 2 goals, and I also think Dawson will score an own goal. And for West Ham, Jared Bowen will get a late consolation goal. So 3-1 Fulham. So now it is Wolves versus Chelsea, and Chelsea have sacked their manager, like I said last time. But Wolves are having an okay season, but they're literally 1 point away from the relegation zone. Like 12th to 20th, you could still get relegated. I know, like Chelsea won't. It's like the gap between Chelsea and 9-point gap. So Crystal Palace have just got to try and stay there. But I think it'll be 1-1. I think for Wolves, Pedence will score, and for Chelsea, I think Conor Gallagher. Now it is Tottenham versus Brighton, and how are Tottenham still in 5th? They are actually terrible. Don't know how they've won 2 of the last 5 games. Actually, Man United have done worse than Tottenham in the last 5 games. And Man U fans saying Tottenham have done bad. Well, Man U, you've done even worse. But I think Brighton do get the win. I think Brighton will win 1-0 because Brighton always manage to find a way to win there. So 1-0 Brighton. I think Pascal Grob will score and Matoma will get the assist. So now it is Leicester City versus Bournemouth, and this is a massive game. And I really want this to be a draw because it helps Forest quite a bit. Because if Forest lose, which they probably will, and Bournemouth get a draw, they'll probably go in the relegation zone. But would they if Leicester win? It's so confusing and it's so close to bomb. So I'm going a 1-1 draw. I think Harvey Barnes for Leicester. For Bournemouth, I think Solanke will score a top bins 30-yard screamer. So now it is Southampton versus Manchester City, and Southampton are the bottom of the league. So statistically, Man City win this, but it'll be a tough game. It's like 4-0 City, I'm sorry to say this. But 4-0 City, Haaland with a double, Foden with one, and Jack Grealish will nod one in at the back post. So 4-0 Man City. So now it is Leeds United versus Crystal Palace. This is a massive game. If either of these teams want to get... Actually, no, they've got no chance of getting in 11th. Both teams have got to win to try and get somewhere close to not being relegated. Leeds have played decently lately, but I'm going for another Crystal Palace win. I think 2-1 Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, Zaha and Madeira will score. And for Leeds United, I think... Luke Ayling will score and he'll do a roly-poly. Now, this would normally be a top 4 clash, but instead, this is Liverpool trying to get some European football, but they will not. Liverpool will get battered, I think. This is a statement from Arsenal. 5-0 Arsenal. I'm saying it. Zinchenko with 1, Martinelli with 2, Jesus with 1, and then Nketiah will come off the bench to score the 5th. It'll be 5-0 Arsenal. Jurgen Klopp will be in very, very big trouble. So that is me predicting Premier League games for this week. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!